wanna rub on my body, but she know that I got a bitch. She don't really care, she fuckin' for fun. She told me that she want a kid. I told her bitch no, I just wanna fuck. Then I'm leaving, can't stay. Folks got a Glock, he shoot it like Ray Ray. Yeah, you know he gon' spray. Glock, target practice, we don't miss, so bitch, watch what you saying.
Hitters, I'm back. Throw your H's up. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Morrow.
As I can see, there's no Emily today.
Yeah, so we y'all know we go carry it on though. And yeah, but look, so we gonna talk about, we was having a little conversation earlier about how AEW in the beginning was like, it was something new, it was something fun, because at that point, when they first came out, WWE was at a point where it wasn't that good for real. Like, it just wasn't what we, thought it would be for real. 2019 was it was alright, but it had its moments here and there. But something new came out. Didn't AEW come like what, late 2018? No,
mid 2019.
Yeah, something like that.
So remember, bro, when they was announcing AEW, like right after like Double or Nothing on Raw, they announced the 24/7 title and all that, and it was like AEW just came out and this what y'all doing. This is when people thought AEW was like gonna be like they was gonna take over. Our boy Jamal, shout out to our boy Jamal, he was telling us, even though he don't know a damn thing about wrestling, he was telling us like
a little bit. He know a little bit about the old stuff, but not for real.
Like he used to tell us, man, AEW gonna take over, and I was one of those people.
He was hyped up.
I was one of those. I was excited too though at one point, and I was like, AEW about to come in and do their thing and all that.
Yeah, it was something new and something fresh for the fans, and people was like, this could be decent because we ain't seen another company in a minute since like TNA, but that died down obviously. So it was like
TNA never had a company,
chance. Yeah. So we gonna talk about what we thought, like what would have made AEW great. So first off, new talent, like talents we never seen before. They own talents, like people we could learn about. So everything, that was a good high point that people had. It was like, okay, this could be a good company because there's newer talent. We learned a few. MJF, one of the people who we learned about from them. A couple of people. So that was the excitement for that at first, the new talent. Fresh new talent. Secondly, just another wrestling show on. So if you don't feel like watching WWE, whatever, you can watch this, see what they got going on. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't really supposed to be no competition until your boy Cody threw a shot through the first initial shot at WWE by smashing the throne, going towards Triple H. And I get it. It was a way to make an impact. You a new company on TV, make an impact. But let's talk about what we feel like the kind of the downfall happened for them. For real, this year 5, and we know that we're gonna talk about who they just had show up down there. But why they fell off from, like, why people is not as excited as they was though, like now.
I think now, AEW was something new. So whenever something new comes out, there's always some excitement. There's always some something. And WWE was just the monster that it was since WCW died. And I think people wanted, and I heard Eric Bischoff say this, they wanted that WWF versus WCW excitement where, like, all right, over here you got the NWO, you got Goldberg, you got DDP. In WWF you got Rock, Undertaker, Stone Cold.
Yeah, it was names everywhere.
So it was like, okay. Now, all right, so WWE got Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, all that. MJF, Chris Jericho was a major signing for them. Even though Chris Jericho was past his prime, he's still Chris Jericho. The name still ring. He still can be entertaining as hell. He was actually pretty entertaining in his first run. So
Chris goated. Like, we know how good Chris is for real, despite all the stuff he say now and all the stuff he be on.
And on top of that, going into years, so the pandemic hit like right after AEW launched. The fans came back in 2021, and it seemed like they were going in the upward trajectory. They were getting 1 million viewers a week. CM Punk had just came in. Adam Cole had just came in. Bryan Danielson just came in. And it seemed like, they were getting 1 million viewers every week. It seemed like they were going in the upward trajectory. I think we all agree that the downfall of AEW came in 2022 after Cody Rhodes left, that was the first thing.
Yeah, definitely a major loss. Losing one of the main people who started the company, definitely a major loss.
So 2 months after Cody Rhodes leaves, you got the incident at All Out where CM Punk is fighting the Elite and all this type of stuff, and he's going rogue on these press conferences, and that was right after Cody left. That was like 2 months after he left.
Yeah.
So what went wrong? What was the real question for this? You said what went wrong with?
Yeah, what was really the downfall? Not really what went wrong. We're not gonna make this a what went wrong video about AEW.
Okay.
Because they still is in existence, but we gonna say what was just like the down, because obviously people were not as excited about the product as they was before.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, basically just what was like the major downfall of AEW, and I feel like it was two of the signings.
Yeah.
The former WWE signings.
Yeah, and I think a lot of these people, like, they just signed, and I've been very critical, they just signed Will Ospreay and Okada. Yeah. Now, to wrestling fans, all wrestling fans really know Ospreay and Okada. They know if you like their type of wrestling and if you like what they do, cool. But for a larger scheme of things, you're just going to introduce them as great wrestlers. They have no character, they have no reason for people to be invested in.
Yeah, like people who don't know who they is. Yeah, it's like, why should we care about? We seen people put on great matches a lot, but why should we care about Will Ospreay and Okada? Like, why should we actually be like, I'm gonna watch AEW to see what they doing? Like, yeah, you're right. It's like it's not really that's another thing too. One of the downfalls is no storytelling, or the lack of storytelling. Mm-hmm. They put together a lot of matches that if they use stories, it could probably be something, but it's just, let's just put Bryan Danielson versus Ospreay in a match because we got these two.
Yeah.
Or like, that's not how you really keep your company flourishing. Like, you gotta keep people invested,
I think, yeah, that's another thing. And then on top of that, you're having top dudes, and I had an issue with this. I had an issue with Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher taking Will Ospreay to the limit in his debut match in AEW. Kyle Fletcher is kind of a nobody. Like, I mean, he's a tag guy. For instance, right, that's like you bring in a dude you see as a big name. Let's just say I used Braun Breaker earlier, but that's a little different though. Braun Breaker's a young dude on the come up. Will Ospreay was a highly touted free agent. So let's just say, for instance, right, when WWE brought Cody Rhodes in, they want to treat him like a big deal. And let's just say Austin Theory was taking him to the limit, right? And it take like 4 finishes for Cody Rhodes to beat Will Ospreay. I mean, to beat Austin Theory. I'm pretty sure I seen the match a little bit. It took a lot for Will Ospreay to beat Kyle Fletcher. So yeah,
it's like the booking decision. And that's like, it's kind of confusing. It's like, you want to build them up, but you need your, like, that's a good first opponent for them. But yeah, they don't need to have a classic. Like, they can have a regular match. Will beat him, not decisively, but he just get a victory and keep his momentum going. But I mean, that's the betrayal of AEW. Let's have all 5 classics. Let's have all instant classics, 5-star matches.
Nah, you don't need that. You don't bring somebody in and build them up as a star and say, all right, they gotta. Nah, bro, that's not how you do it.
Yeah, but look. So basically, we can agree that the downfall of AEW basically came from lack of storytelling. A lot of WWE signings that they took from WWE, that WWE wrestlers left and signed over.
You got another thing. Tony Khan is throwing out money like it's nothing.
Yeah, that's another thing. He's paying a lot of people.
Overpaying too.
And that's going to draw people to you once they see money in a lighter schedule. Yeah. I heard AEW is a lighter schedule.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you...
I think they're going to start... They've allegedly been trying to do house shows. I think they did one and it flopped. Or something like that. So we'll see if...
That's crazy. A house show flopping is crazy. Nobody watching that anyway.
I mean, I know, but I don't think they grew. They didn't get enough people in there. They were doing it for a little minute, then they stopped. I don't know what happened, but...
But look, so let's talk about, before we end this video, the brand new signee to AEW. Mercedes Moné made her AEW debut.
CEO drew a big number for them.
Got a massive ovation. I'm looking forward
1 million
to
people watched her segment.
Yeah, so obviously she a big deal. She a star. She been around. People know how good she is. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what she do here. Obviously, we can assume she gonna be women's champion.
Quick,
you know,
like the same thing with she basically got the CM Punk
She
treatment.
definitely gonna be champion. Probably TBS champion is probably her first route.
I don't know
Because she was, it's look like she attacked TBS champion Julia Hart. So look like that's where they gonna go with her first before she move up to Tony Storm.
I think because I know Tony Khan don't give a damn about his women's division, so I'm interested in seeing how he books Mercedes Moné. He's proven that women's wrestling is like not it for him. They hardly even have women's matches on their pay-per-view, so we gonna see.
Yeah, it's crazy because I like a lot of the women they got down there. I can name a few off the top. The champion right now, Tony Storm, transitioned into one of the best today right now. Chris Statlander, impressive as well. I like her in the ring.
Willow Nightingale over there too.
That's that big girl, right?
Yeah,
bro. Who else I really see standing out like that over there? Obviously, the top woman, I think she's still injured off TV. Britt Baker, DMD.
Oh yeah.
Definitely a woman over there that's got potential.
They got talented women over there. It's just Tony Khan.
Hikaru Shida.
Tony Khan don't give a damn about women's wrestling. So
So look, what y'all think though? Give us y'all thoughts in the comment section about is AEW on the decline? I'm actually titled this video "Is AEW Declining?" So yeah, make sure y'all stay in tune. We got videos dropping, and as we said, a lot of different stuff coming soon. Like y'all not gonna really see all this no more. Like, you know, so just stay in tune with the channel. Keep rocking out.
We're on the road to Mania.
Yeah, man.
It's an exciting time right now.
We need. I say we need.
Where we at?
We at 357 right now. I say come on, get us to 400. At least what, WrestleMania like a month away.
Nah, less than that.
Less than a month.
This was like 2-3 weeks away.
I think we can hit 400 subs in less than a month. We just got to keep pushing out, keep grinding. But we need that 400 at least by Mania. That's gonna start showing that the progress really coming. But
3 weeks.
Yeah, but look, like the video, subscribe. Y'all already know I'm your boy. Morrow.
Money making jam. We out.